Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Seb. Which one do I say? Hello?
Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own ring light at home. So I've really been struggling to make a lot of videos because I don't really have time during the day, and then at night, by the time I get home, natural sunlight is already gone and it's hard for me to work with the lighting. So if you guys want to learn how to make your own ring light at home, then just keep on watching. So first you're going to want to go ahead and take the wire wreath and trace it onto the cardboard. And it doesn't have to be too closely to the cardboard, or it doesn't have to be that neat either. So you're going to go ahead and cut it out. And I forgot to mention, but when you're placing down the wreath, make sure it's popping out more towards you. But that step doesn't matter just yet because you just used it to trace. So once you're done cutting out the cardboard circle, you're going to go ahead and take your aluminum foil and you're going to wrap it all around the cardboard. Make sure it's nice and tightly secured. And the reason why I'm putting the foil is so that when we put the lights on, it'll reflect back at you. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the lights, and as you can see, the ones that I purchased are daylight. They also make them in, I believe, like a soft white and like red and blue, but you want to make sure and go ahead and get the daylight color. And now I'm just taking the smaller zip ties because I purchased 2 packets. You don't have to purchase 2 packets, but I purchased a smaller one and then one that's like a couple inches longer. So I'm going to go ahead and secure my lights onto the wire wreath, and this is where it's important that the wire wreath is popping out more towards you. And I know you can't really tell in the video because it's laying flat, but once you see it in person, you'll know what I mean by having the wreath popping out, because then the lights will be coming towards you. So now that I've secured the lights, I'm going to go ahead and trim off the excess from the zip ties. And as you can see, I just tucked in the light towards the back to make sure that the cord's hanging from the back side of the light and not the front. Now you want to go ahead and take the cardboard wrapped in foil, and I'm going to place the wire wreath with the lights on top of it. And now I need to secure these together. So what I'm doing is taking the longer zip ties and I'm weaving it through the wire and then wrapping it back on the outside of the cardboard and making sure that it's nice and secured. So here I'm going underneath the wire, bringing it back out and then tightening it. For this part, you can get away with using the smaller zip ties, but it was kind of hard for me, so that's why I'm glad that I purchased the ones that were a couple inches longer, because it made it a lot easier. And you can tell here which ones are the longer ones and the shorter ones. I started to use the shorter zip ties, but it was getting hard, so I just switched over to the longer ones. So now that my wire wreath is secured to the cardboard, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess of the zip ties. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my wax paper and cut it into some sections, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this on the ring light, and I'm going to flip it over and tape it down. And I just left it upside down because it was easier to just make sure I taped only the back side so that it looked a little more uniform. But I mean, it doesn't really matter because the wax paper does kind of crinkle, so it does look kind of messy. But I think the wax paper is important because it diffuses the light, so it makes it like softer when it's hitting you, and it's not so like stark and bright and like in your face. So go ahead and wrap the whole wreath in wax paper. And I left that little opening because that's where the wire is coming out. But I would actually recommend doing this part first, then the wax paper, but I wasn't really thinking. So my wax paper ended up getting really crinkly and kind of ripped in this area. But what I'm doing here is I'm securing the ring light to the paper towel holder. And what I'm doing is I just took the longer zip ties and I tied them in a crisscross and then also vertically. So just put as many as you need, as many as you think you need to secure it. And here, I think mine is really nice and secure, and I'm going to show you guys that it does stand on its own. You can see how crinkly my wax paper got. So yeah, guys, I would definitely recommend securing it onto the paper towel holder before you put on the wax paper. So now that we have assembled our ring light, let's test it out. This is the lighting in my room right now. The light in my room is off. The light that's hitting me right now is through the window, but I have like this cover thing that goes over my window, so that's why it looks orange. But let me show you guys how good the lighting looks with my new little DIY ring light. Ooh. Hard dog. So this is what the lighting looks like. I'm really impressed with it. It looks very natural. The brightness in my lip looks exactly how it looks in person. So I'm really excited to film some tutorials now at night, and now that I have my cool little DIY ring light. And with the stand, I like that it's propped up on my desk, and I'll show you guys how I have it set up. So this is the thing that I was talking about. So it's daylight outside right now, but I have this cover because it's really hot. So I like having that covering my window. It's kind of like a, you know, like in school, like those PowerPoint, what is it called? The projector? Well, I don't know. But yeah, it's this thing that you like scroll down. Okay, beside the point. But so here's my little DIY ring light, and here it is standing on the little paper towel holder. So I'm really happy that it's able to stand on its own. It's secured, and I'm really liking how the light is diffused with the wax paper. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys!